Jessica? Jessica, I need you to answer right now. Please, Jessica! Come on, answer already.
Oh, it's you. Do you need something?
Hey, you don't have to be obviously salty like that.
I mean, I am salty towards you, so... What do you want? I don't have time for this.
About the reunion that we just left earlier, you were talking with Steven the whole time, weren't you?
Huh? Steven?
I mean, I guess you look a bit better than you used to back in high school, but I really don't think you've become enough of a lady to have a guy like him even give a look at you. You really shouldn't get ahead of yourself, you know? Go look in the mirror first.
I don't have any intentions towards Steven. If anything, I was creeped out of the way he was just following me around the whole time during the reunion.
What did you just say? There's no way that's true. Look, Jessica. Steven was the best looking guy in our whole grade back in high school. Now he's grown up even more. Even more! And he's also the son of a CEO at a really famous company. Everyone wants him. A musty, crusty introvert like you is literally no match for his elite, handsome, untouchable self.
I really don't care what you think, Sarah. But I have no feelings whatsoever towards Steven.
Whoa, you're scaring me. You're trying to make me lower my guard by saying the exact opposite of the truth, aren't you? Of course, I get that you wouldn't want to just let go of the chance of getting close to him. Even though all of that is just in your mind.
I really have no feelings for him.
Whatever. I see through that big head of yours. Everything.
You know what? Actually, I'm already married. So I'm not interested in Steven.
What? You're joking. Are you imagining things? Do you really believe that you're married with him already?
What?
Wow, I guess you're either hypnotized or crazy or something. You terrify me, Jessica.
Wait, no.
How scary.
No, that's not what I meant.
I'll be sure to tell Steven to watch out for this stalker weirdo lady who believes that she's married to him.
You know what? Whatever. Do what you want. There's no point in talking to you.
Hey, Jess. It's been a while since the class reunion. I have a very important announcement to make to you.
Sarah? Yeah.
Oh, come on. Give me a better reaction.
I get tired just by texting you.
You're so funny. Whatever. Oh, yeah. You really surprised me.
What?
I didn't know you two were actually dating. You and Steven.
What?
I told Steven about the stalker thing, and then he told me that you two secretly started dating after the class reunion. I was in utter shock. My mouth was wide open for a good 30 seconds.
I never said it was Steven that I was dating when we were texting each other after the reunion. Me and him have never been like that. Ever.
Oh, you don't need to give me lies like that.
What do you mean, lies? As I told you before, I'm already married.
Good for you! It means you love him so much that you're imagining marrying him. That's adorable.
My husband isn't Steven!
Just like last time, you're trying to lower my guard by saying the exact opposite of the truth, aren't you? I can't believe you're using the exact same move as last time, even though it didn't work. You're so dumb.
I've been telling the truth.
Whatever, that wasn't why I texted you anyways. I wanted to surprise you big time for something. It might be a bit of an unpleasant surprise for you, though.
What is it?
Haven't you been getting ignored by Steven lately?
What? I guess. He was annoying me forever, but it stopped about 2 months ago.
What do you mean, annoying? You don't have to try and act like he was completely into you or something.
How did that sentence get processed in your mind like that?
Have you not realized that you've been dumped by Steven?
What?
I mean, 2 months ago is just the same timing.
What are you talking about?
I'm getting married with Steven.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he and I became romantic with each other about exactly 2 months ago. I told him that I'd date him if he quit texting you, and he really did that for me. So I decided to go with it, and now he proposed to me. OMG, I am too loved for my own good.
Good for you.
Tell me how you feel right now, Sarah. Don't you feel defeated? Don't worry, I know you do, loser.
There's not a single reason for me to feel defeated about this.
Whatever, you and I are too different from head to toe.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I'm pretty and have good proportions and outgoing, so of course all the guys want me. I can marry whoever I want, whenever I want, even if I didn't even love the guy. This hasn't changed since we were in high school. On the other hand, you're the type who lives in the shadows. No one even glimpses at you. And now you're even imagining things, which makes you even less attractive through the eyes of any guy. Therefore, no matter what happens, you and I will never be on the same level, and I will always be light years ahead of you in everything. I'm the rabbit, and you're the turtle. Good game. This was all too easy. You're boring me to death.
Yeah, I get it. Good for you.
Oh no, I'm going to be late. Steven and I will be getting officially engaged right now. Well then, that's that. Don't ever stalk Steven again, you weirdo.
I wouldn't want to, even if you made me.
Jessica? Hey, I need you to pick up. Hey, please pick up.
What?
Did you know about this?
About what?
Explain this to me right now.
Explain what you need me to explain!
Obviously about Steven.
Steven?
About his father's business going out of business 3 years ago?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
So you did know.
Yeah, my friend used to work there, so I heard through them. To be accurate, I heard it was more like Steven was the one who made his dad's company go out of business.
What? Why?
Apparently, he started a new business plan without any of his dad's permission, and spent a ton of the company's money to make it happen. But it ended up being a big failure. They had too much debt that they couldn't handle, and they went out of business. Ever since then, his dad got addicted to gambling, and their debts grew larger and larger. And his mom got a new boyfriend and disappeared.
What? I knew his parents got divorced, but I didn't know his father was in that kind of state as well.
Apparently so.
What do you mean, apparently so? How could you just watch me get myself into this? Were you trying to get back at me for taking Steven away from you or something?
As I've said countless times before in all our previous conversations, me and Steven were not dating! How many times do I need to tell you?
But you two were practically glued together at the reunion. And you even went home together after that. If you're together that much, then you're basically dating.
As I've said, he was just following me around.
What?
He followed me over to my house, and I had trouble running away from him at the end. Even after the reunion, a rumor about me and him were dating had gone around. And he got my phone number from someone else. And kept texting me every single day, and it was so annoying! But he quit about 2 months ago, and I was finally free from his curse.
Is that really what happened?
How can you still not believe me?
I mean, why would a guy like Steven become obsessed with a crusty girl like you?
Another friend told me about this, but Apparently, he was after the wealth of my family.
What? Isn't your house just a normal one? Your dad's an office worker, right?
Yes, up until high school. After that, he became the CEO of the company he was working at.
The CEO?
Apparently, my dad was very close to the previous CEO, so he was nominated and chosen to become the second CEO of his company. And apparently, Stephen found out about this whole thing and thought that if he married the daughter of the CEO of the big company, then maybe he would be able to pay back all of his debts.
Debts?
I just said his dad's company went out of business and now they have a bunch of debt. You're his wife. Have you not heard any of this?
I indeed have not. The only reason I married him was because I thought he'd be the next CEO of his father's company. And barely now, I'm finding out he's broke and has debt. He tricked me.
What about you, Sarah? Didn't you hide some things from Stephen in order to make the marriage happen?
What?
A while after we had the class reunion, I heard that you were caught cheating with a married man and was sued by his wife to pay her condolences. I heard that you were in debt of $50,000 because of that, aren't you?
Well...
You're being demanded a higher number than usual because you kept bothering the wife while you took part in the cheating. Judging from the story, didn't you marry into Stephen's house so you could pay off your debts? I mean, you failed miserably, obviously.
How on earth do you know that story to so much detail?
The wife of the man you had a relationship with. She's my husband's cousin.
What?
It's a small world, isn't it?
You've gotta be joking me. Wait a minute. Did you just say husband?
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
You're married?
Like everything else, I've told this to you many times.
Wasn't that just you imagining things because you were so madly in love with Stephen?
That was just you letting your mind wander off into Fantasyland.
Did you just say Fantasyland? As if to imply that I am the one who's insane?
I mean, it's true.
How dare you?
I just spoke the truth about everything. And you bent the facts and shaped them so you could believe in some fantasy. Even the situation you're in with Stephen right now. Couldn't you have avoided it if you just had listened to me? You really shouldn't listen to people speaking while imagining what you'd want them to say.
Hey.
What? Can you please lend me money? Why on earth would I lend you money?
You're the daughter of a CEO right now. Can't he pay for any of your expenses? I'm sure he'll understand if you explain that a really good friend of yours is in a very dire situation that would decide how the rest of her life goes.
You really don't get anything about this world, do you?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm related to the victim of your cheating scandal right now. Why would I help the person who destroyed the family of my relative?
How could you? Your friend is in dire need right now.
Since when were you my friend, Sarah?
How could you?
You should search that phrase up on Google sometime soon, and then look at yourself in the mirror. There was one last question that was left in my mind. Why did Stephen, who was trying to marry me for my dad's money, end up marrying Sarah, a girl with her own debts? It turns out that Sarah always lathered herself in brand clothing, so simple-minded Stephen thought she was actually rich. But in reality, Sarah was just a broke, unemployed girl with debt. These were the lines that the two spat at each other while finding out about each other's debts. I married you because I thought you had money. Apparently, they haven't gotten a divorce yet. But they've been working from day in to day out without any time to even dress nicely. And now neither of them have any of the looks or attractiveness they used to have when they were young.
Hey, Dina. Just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be a mother soon. Yay! What about you? Still can't seem to produce a baby for your husband? Tina, that's not a nice thing to say. I know we've had our differences, but there's no need to bring my personal life into this. Oh, come on. I'm just messing with you. You know you'll never be a real mother, right? Your husband must be so disappointed. Tina, stop it. That's not a funny joke. Please don't talk to me like that. I hit a nerve. Don't worry. I'm sure there are other ways you can make your husband happy. Maybe you could get a dog or something. I mean, it's not like you have to worry about the sleepless nights, the endless crying, or the endless diaper changes. You have it easy, Tina. No baby, no problems. That's enough, Tina. I've had it with your constant insults and mocking. You may have a baby on the way, but that doesn't give you the right to be so cruel to others. Oh, let it up, Nina. I was just having a little fun. Don't take things so seriously. It's not just this, Tina. It's everything. Your constant belittling, your condescending tone. I can't take it anymore. Oh, come on. You know I'm just messing with you. Don't be so sensitive. I'm not being sensitive, Tina. I'm standing up for myself. I won't let you treat me this way anymore. Fine, have it your way. But don't come crying to me when you realize how boring your life is without me. Jack, I can't take it anymore. Tina was just being her usual cruel self and I can't stand it anymore.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here for you. What did she say?
She was making fun of me for not being able to have a baby and calling me a failure as a mother.
Nina, don't listen to her. You're not a failure. And I have some good news that might cheer you up.
What news?
We've been approved for adoption. We just have to wait a little while longer until we get a match.
Really? Jack, that's amazing! I can't believe it! We're finally going to be parents!
I know! I'm so excited too! And remember, no matter what anyone else says, we're going to be the best parents we can be.
Thank you, Jack. You always know just what to say to make me feel better.
That's because I love you, Nina, and I'm here for you no matter what.
I love you too, Jack. And I can't wait to finally become parents.
Me neither. I just hope our adoption process goes smoothly and we get matched with a baby soon.
I'm sure we will. And in the meantime, let's enjoy this journey and prepare for when our baby arrives.
Sounds like a plan. I'm ready when you are.
Nina, I just heard the news. I can't believe you're resorting to adoption. You should be ashamed of yourself.
What? Why would you say that?
Well, if you can't bear your own son a child, then you should just get a divorce. And to add insult to injury, your sister-in-law is expecting a baby. You're just a failure.
How dare you say that to me? I won't stand for this kind of treatment.
Well, it's the truth. You should be ashamed of yourself for not being able to give your husband a child.
I am not a failure, and our decision to adopt is a beautiful thing. It takes strength and courage to build a family through adoption, and I'm proud to be doing just that.
Adoption is just a way for people who can't have children the natural way to pretend they're parents. It's not the same thing.
I don't care what you think. Jack and I are going to be the best parents we can be, no matter how our family comes to be.
Well, good luck with that. I hope you realize how much you're missing out on by not having a biological child.
I don't want to hear any more from you. I'm done with this conversation.
Nina, what have you done? My mother just called me and told me some outrageous things. How could you say those things to her?
What are you talking about? I haven't said anything to your mother since our last conversation.
Really? Because she told me you called me incompetent and unfaithful. And what is it about Andrew? I thought he was just your colleague. My mother said she saw you touching him at an event. What's all this madness? We're going to adopt a baby for God's sake.
Jack, that's not true. I would never say anything to hurt you like that, and I would never cheat on you. Your mother is lying to you.
I don't know, Nina. My mother has never lied to me before. Why would she make this up?
I don't know why she would say these things, Jack. All I know is that they're not true and I love you. Please believe me.
I want to believe you, Nina. But my mother is very upset and she's never been one to exaggerate. She said you were rude and disrespectful to her too. I don't even know who I'm talking to now.
What? That's not true. I was polite and respectful to your mother every time we spoke.
She said you were shouting and using offensive language.
That's a complete fabrication. I would never behave that way, especially not with your mother. I'm starting to think she's trying to cause problems between us.
I don't know what to believe, Nina. This is just so unlike you. I need some time to think and figure this out.
Of course, Jack. I understand. I just hope you can see that I'm telling the truth and that our love is strong enough to get through this.
Why did you sign the divorce papers, Nina? I sent them just so you stop chasing Andrew for the fear of divorce.
What are you talking about? I didn't sign any papers, and stop that! I wouldn't in my wildest dream cheat on you, Jack. I love you. You need to trust me.
Sorry, love. It was my mother's idea to send those. I can never live without you, you know it. But if you didn't sign them, who did?
I think it was your mother. Given she convinced you to send the papers. She's been trying to cause problems between us, and I wouldn't put it past her to forge my signature.
I don't know what to believe, but I love you and I'm not going to let a piece of paper tear us apart. I'm canceling the divorce.
Oh, thank you, Jack. I love you too, and I would never do anything to hurt you.
Good. Let's put all of this behind us and go visit our new baby girl. We've been matched with a beautiful little girl and I can't wait to meet her.
Yes, let's go see her. I can't wait to be a mom.
Nina, what have you done? Jack is furious with me because of you. You're always causing trouble.
I didn't do anything, Petra. Just a little cross-examination. On our way to meet our baby girl, I just showed Jack the chat where you confessed to forging my signature on the divorce papers.
How dare you? That was private. I'll make sure you pay for this.
I'm not afraid of you, Petra. You've been trying to break Jack and me apart for a long time now. But it won't work. We're stronger than ever.
You think you're so smart, but I'll do it again and get rid of you once and for all. You'll regret ever crossing me.
I'm done with your games, Petra. I'm blocking you. You're no longer a part of my life or Jack's.
Hey, Nina, I just wanted to give you some great news. The adoption documents are all cleared and we'll be getting our baby girl within a week. I can't wait for us to finally start our family.
Oh my gosh, Jack! This is the best news ever! I can't wait to finally hold our baby girl in my arms. I love you so much and I'm so grateful for everything you've done for us. How dare you try to steal my spotlight by adopting such a cute and angelic baby girl? You don't deserve her. I'm gonna make sure you pay for trying to upstage me. You will regret crossing me. Tina, it seems like your jealousy is clouding your judgment. This baby girl isn't a prize to be won. She's a gift to be cherished. And I'm more than ready to provide her with all the love and care she deserves. Please, you're just trying to sound good. You can't even handle the pressure of being a mother. You'll crumble under the weight of responsibility. I won't crumble, Tina. I'm ready for this journey and I'm not afraid of any challenges that may come my way. And who are you to judge me anyway? Have you even thought about what's best for the baby? Of course I have. I know what's best for her and it's definitely not you. You've ruined her life with your incompetence. That's enough, Tina. I won't engage in any more of your insult. I have a baby to prepare for and I won't let your negativity get in the way. You'll regret this, Nina. I'll make sure of it.
Nina, I just got a call from the adoption agency and they said that our adoption is put on hold. They think we might not be suitable parents.
What? How could they say that? We have been waiting for this for so long.
I know. I don't understand what's going on either. They won't tell me much over the phone.
We need to find out what the problem is and fix it. This is our chance to become parents, and I'm not going to let anything stop us.
I agree, but I'm scared. What if we can't fix it? What if we can't adopt the baby girl we've been matched with?
Don't worry, Jack. We'll find a way. We'll do whatever it takes to make sure that we can become parents. We just need to be honest with the agency and show them how much we want this.
You're right. Let's make a plan and go to the agency tomorrow. We'll fight for our right to become parents.
Yes, I'm so ready. Let's do this.
Hey, Nina, I just wanted to give you a little update on your perfect life. I filed a report to the agency and told them all about you and Jack.
What are you talking about, Tina? What report?
I told them how Jack is incompetent and you're just a gold digger. And guess what? Petra is going to back me up and testify against you both.
So it was you who sabotaged our process of adoption. Shame on you. Shame on you as a woman and a sister. How could you do this to us, Tina? We've done nothing wrong to you.
Oh, poor Nina. You really thought you could have it all, didn't you? A perfect husband, a beautiful baby. Too bad for you, it's all going to fall apart.
I will not let you ruin our lives, Tina. I won't let you take away the one thing that means everything to us.
It's too late, Nina. The damage is done. Enjoy your last days as a childless losers.
We'll see about that. I'll do everything in my power to protect our family and show the agency the truth. You won't win, Tina.
Keep dreaming, Nina. You don't stand a chance against me.
Petra, I've had enough of your manipulation and lies. I won't stand for it anymore. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're referring to, unless it is the lie of motherhood you tell to yourself. The forgery of my signature, Petra. Don't pretend you don't know. It's not too old yet to forget. Oh, that. I thought you were talking about how I mercilessly took away your one chance of playing a mother. Moreover, I was only trying to protect Jack. You were cheating on him, you went.
Cheating? You don't even know me. And even if I was, forging my signature is a crime.
And if you don't take back your report from the adoption agency, I'll have no choice but to file a court case for forgery. You wouldn't dare. Watch me then. I'll still say you wouldn't dare. Petra, I hope you're ready to face the consequences of your actions. I have filed a court case for forgery. You didn't. How dare you put a score on me? I'll tell you that in court, when my husband and I see you to a nice jail. For information, your son is disgusted with you. What happened now? Where's your sly act now, hun? Why so mute? I can't go to jail, Nina. It was Tina who actually did the forgery. I was just trying to cover it up for her. Well, it looks like your lies have finally caught up with you. I hope you learn from this experience and never mess with me again. Please, Nina, please forgive me. Tina, I know what she did. You're trying to pin it all on Petra, but she's not taking the fall for it anymore.
What do you mean? The report? Oh yeah, that I made myself. All credits to me.
No, the forgery. But there's enough time to understand your sins in court and jail. Of course you'd be happy to be behind the bars. Did you receive the legal notice today? It will be in your mail. Go check it.
Tina, please, I'm begging you. Don't do this. You don't understand what you're doing.
I understand exactly what I'm doing.
I won't let you get away with forging my signature and trying to ruin my chance at being a mother. Nina, please, think about my child. If I get caught, Child Protective Services will take him away as soon as he's born. I won't be able to be a mother to him. Then you shouldn't have tried to ruin my chance at being a mother. You made your bed, now you have to lie in it. Fine, I'll take back my report. We'll tell them it was all Petra. Just please don't do this to me. That's the only option you have now. I hope you've learned your lesson.
Nina, why are you doing this to me? Why are you turning my own daughter against me? First my son and now her.
Petra, judgment has been passed. You made your bed and now you have to lie in it. You forged my signature and now you have to face the consequences.
Please, Nina, I'm sorry. I was just trying to protect Jack.
It's too late for apologies, Petra. You can't just go around breaking the law and expect there to be no consequences.
You little witch. You framed me. You've always been after my son.
That's enough, Petra. I'm not going to listen to your insults any longer. Oh my gosh, Jack, is it true? Are you coming home with our baby today?
Yes, my love, the adoption is finally complete, and our little orange baby is on the way.
I can't wait to hold her in my arms. Thank you, Jack. You're the best.
You're welcome, my love. This is just the beginning of a beautiful journey together as a family.
I'm so grateful to have you by my side, Jack. I love you.
I love you too, Nina. See you soon.
And so, after months of turmoil and stress, Nina and Jack finally brought their baby girl home and started their lives as parents. The mother-in-law, Petra, faced the consequences of her actions and received a lengthy prison sentence for false reporting, forgery, and other charges. The sister-in-law, Tina, had a change of heart and took responsibility for her involvement, only receiving a small fine. The family as a whole decided to cut off all contact with Petra, and Nina and Tina were able to reconcile and become good friends. They both raised their children with love and care, and the two little ones grew up with a bond that transcended their family ties. Despite the difficulties they faced, Nina and Jack were grateful for the beautiful addition to their family and for the love that surrounded them.